And after a long time, I am live once again because I was busy with some personal work, including marriage, and now I am free. Today we are going to have one live on T20 World Cup pertaining to India West Indies. Now the match is going on. Now there are so many questions lingering on the minds of people and the followers of cricket. Should India have taken batting after winning the toss, or did India do the right? Ultimately, the question hangs in the mind of the captain Surya Kumar Yadav, and as it stands now, West Indies have scored 194 odd runs, and now India is replying it. And I, for one, feel that if they follow the tempo of the last match of Zimbabwe, I think they can deliver the goods. It doesn't matter whether you have batted first or second. Ultimately, the team spirit, the combination, and your strategy finally paves the way for success. And as far as Calcutta is concerned, the dew factor plays a very important role. For the last 5 to 6 days, we have seen that the weather, there's a lot of dew now, inside as well as outside the stadium, and added to that, there is lighting, the floodlights, and all these things make it a little uncomfortable, particularly for the bowlers. So, taking that into consideration, India has chosen to bat second. And now, whatever may be the present scenario, present current status, I'm not going to comment on it. But if you see, if you have been following the Indians, you have seen batting part is not that bad. It is good. Only it is the bowling part that India is suffering. Varun Chakravarti has been mastered by most of the teams. And even though he's chipping in with 1 or 2 wickets in between, but people are generally handling him. So he need to find out a different strategy of bowling the opponents. And as far as Akshar Patel is concerned, he is right on target. But again, the question of chipping in with wickets is very important. Jasprit Bumrah is a person who always picks up 2 or 3 wickets in every match. And even today's match also, he chipped in with 2 important wickets. But the question of providing pressure is the place where India is lacking now. We have seen barring the first few matches, when the bowling looked a little bit tight. That is the area where we are now in a very uncomfortable position. So what's need to be done? I think the combination needs to be alternatively handled, and we need to pick up some more new talent as far as bowling is concerned. Varun Chakravarti, no doubt, is doing very well. And Subham Dubey, in the last match, within 1 hour, he is considered around 27 runs. Needs to pay in little more attention as far as bowling length is concerned. His bowling length is giving too much of whip to the batsman, and that's why they're able to score him very easily. And Pandey is doing very well as an all-rounder, both in the bowling department as well as in the batting also. Is contributing a lot. to the Indian this thing. As far as West Indies is concerned, we have seen Hitmare, Hope, all these pairs they are contributing now because most of them are participating in IPL, and they have studied the Indian batting pitches because they have been playing in Eden Gardens, in Chinnaswamy, in Bangalore, and in Chepauk in Madras, Wankhede, and even in Ahmedabad also. So they are a little well versed with the batting pitches and all, and particularly Hitmare, who is doing very well in the IPL, whatever may be the reasons. But now focusing on the current game, whether India is definitely going to win the match, provided it considers itself with a hope, without any panic, concentrating on runs, not only on hits directly to the fences, but even on singles and doubles. And there should not be waste deliveries. And now, as far as the match stands now, we have got 5 or 6 overs gone. We are left with 14 overs, and we can do very well provided you concentrate. Sharma, he was a little bit sober, and he is focusing on too much on whether I'm getting out on zero. So the first priority for him is that I should not get out to zero. So therefore, he is in two minds whether to focus on the defensive in the initial overs and then go on for a slog. So that is making him to think in two minds. As a result of that, Abhishek Sharma is not in a position to think properly. I think he should come out of that jigs. And the coach plays a very important role, particularly Gautam Gambhir needs to advise him. So therefore, you see, strategies, the concentration on a particular day, our skills, all these things put in a nutshell gives the success for a person in a game. So you have seen South Africans. They are working as a unit. They have played very nice. And India lost the first match in the Super 8, mainly because they were in two minds. They didn't focus very well on the match. So now it's a World Cup match, and every match counts. Now today, you see, had there been rain and all, you see, India would have been thrown out of the game because the net run rate compared to West Indies is lower. So India ought to win this today's match. If at all, it has to go to the semi-final. So we are seeing all these problems could have avoided had we been little more circumspect in the particular first match and delivered the goods. And India were doing very well. It's quite unfortunate that we lost the first match. So therefore, we all need to focus match on individual game by game, and plan by plan with strategies. So it is not difficult for us not to win a match. We can easily do it provided you focus, you just have a strategy, and simple thing is just push along. So confidence plays a very important role, and that we are doing it. Whether it is Tilak Raj Verma or whether it is Dubey or Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan or even Sanju Samson, everybody is doing very well. Now, what should be the outcome of today's match? Yes, India is on the way and it can do it. It can win. Only thing is that keep your cool, keep your calm, and don't get panic. Even if there is some sort of disturbance in terms of falling wickets and all, just putting your head down, just see what is the situation, And India's batting strength, batting lineup is very high. It is up to the last. So therefore, one need not perturb. So one has to concentrate and ensure that the level of confidence is kept till the last ball. And if that is done, India will definitely win today's match, and I'm sure for that. And as far as the other matches are concerned in future, even if we cross the semi-final match, we have got a lot of tasks to be done for the other matches, particularly when we are going to face England. And because England has been doing very well, we need to focus on 3 to 4 players who have been doing very well, and we have to just see, we have to ensure that those players are targeted along with the Japanese and the satellites who are roaming around them. So if you make that one, I don't think it will be very difficult for us to. So match by match, don't believe in astrology and all those things. Our efforts pave the way for success. And all these things, depending on what should be, whether India stars are inimical or India stars are favorable, it doesn't hold good. So the thing is, you have to focus on the particular game, match by match, and on the team and the strategies, and target the bowler who looks a little suspectable and just attack him. And I'm sure you will be scoring a lot of runs through him. And in today's match also, I would advise the same. And I hope India will definitely come out successful at the end of the day with flying colors. And one more important thing is that you plan your games for the cup. Even though you are planning game by game, our ultimate target must be we have to win the cup. You have seen last time Rohit Sharma, their strategists played a very important role, and they believed in themselves that yes, we will do it, we can do it, and definitely we are going to do it. That spirit you have to inculcate. And never in the first match, particularly with South Africa, we actually lost mainly because we didn't believe in ourselves, and therefore the coach plays a very important role in that condition. The coaches have to guide, they have to motivate, and simply if the coaches sit there and observe what they are going to do, I don't think in between coaches need to be involved and guide the team to go in the right perspective and right direction. So last match we have seen that was missing. Even though from internal this thing, and there was a little bit of disorganization among the batsmen, and when each person started to get out, there was panic, and India were bundled out for 100 and odd runs, and we lost by a very weeful margin of around 60 runs, 60, 70 runs. So therefore, one has to concentrate on this. India as a whole team is doing very well, and it is very good. And we need to believe in ourselves. Whatever may be the strength of the bowling, let us target the bowlers, and don't think that it is a match. We have to depend only one person like Abhishek Sharma. Everybody has to play, everybody has to chip in, and it is the concerted efforts at the end of the day that will give you the overall results. So therefore, please focus on the entire game, and the entire team needs to be involved. Small drops of water make an ocean. That's why each and every drop is important for the ultimate success of the game. So therefore, all need to combine, and definitely we are on the right track, and definitely we are going to win today's match. And I hope the best team will prevail. As far as we are concerned, we are support India. So ultimately, we feel Indian should win the match today. And my live videos will continue from now onwards. And tomorrow I'll be conducting around 2 lives. And we'll be enjoying it. We'll be considering and taking into consideration 2 to 3 topics I will be doing. And please share my videos, like my videos, subscribe also. So I am doing a lot of live videos on education, on science fiction, games, and many other things, and particularly counseling also. So I want that you need to support me by giving your valuable subscription as well as the likes, and please share it, and so that the video content may go to the other people. And that is the thing I would like to tell you. So best wishes for today's game. All the best.